Hey everyone, it's Connor back from This Old Farm, and well, today we're back up in the pole barn, and we're up on the second level. As you can probably tell, we're up in the rafters practically, and well, that means we're working on the apartment again. Get my glove back on. So as you can see, quite a bit has changed since the last time we did a farm update here. The last farm update we did was back in the old year, 2022, right before the new year. I think it was actually New Year's Eve we did that video. And when we made that video, we had the door open, we had the tractor up in here, and we were taking stuff that was up here on storage and putting it into the loader bucket and dropping it down and it ended up going down there. But as you can see, quite a bit has changed. You know, that area where all that stuff was at one point in time, which was pretty much right about there in that region, all that flooring is gone. It's open space there beyond this railing that me and Rick have since put up. And well, mainly Rick. I didn't really help much, but he put up this railing kind of as a safety barrier. I did the angle one, which didn't turn out super great, but it is what it is. But we pulled all the floor joists down that were running across there. We moved them all over to here. We had to cut some of them down. You can see some of the scratch down there behind the Argo. And now what we're working on is we're working on putting down the flooring. So I sort of half-assingly put up the floor joists here. They're just kind of temporarily mounted on this side. I have to go through and do some stiffening up because they're not, when I did it, I think it was last weekend, I was kind of getting frustrated with things and not doing a very good job of it, and that kind of turned into a mess. I mean, you can see a lot of them, they got 3 nails in them that are poorly nailed in, and a lot of the boards are cracking and stuff. It was a piss poor job, and I could have done way better than what I did. So, but luckily we don't have to go through and pull all them up and not be able to use them. I'll probably try and do a little bit of filming here today. And we're going to go through and add on some supports, I guess, on the end, using either the scrap 2x4s that I have laying around or the scrap 2x6s that are down there. And that piece there, I think, is a scrap, if I remember right. I'm not too sure. But yeah, so we're going through. We got all the floor joists because I think the floor joist came to about here before. So these ones, there should be, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 8 of them. Those 8. So that one on, those all used to never be there. There used to never be anything above this garage door mechanism. And of course now obviously we got that up. We got this piece of flooring put in. It just needs to be nailed down. And kind of what the idea here is, we're using the subflooring here to align all of our floor joists. So on this side, they all should be pretty well aligned. They're a little bit off. It kind of don't make any difference there, but they're mostly lined up. And then as we go across here, so we'll lay one in the center. And when we get to that, when that one edges out, which will probably be somewhere down there, we can line that board up. And then we'll take another piece and put it over here. When that lines up, that'll line up whatever board it lands on. And then we can kind of realign these, in the ones underneath it, because I'm going to go through and mark on the subflooring where the 16 on center is. I think that's what it is, 16 on center. I'm no master carpenter, but that's kind of where we're standing right now. Is we're working on the flooring. We went through, and there used to be big supports that came up to the. You can see there used to be 2 here for the garage door mechanism. And there was another 2 over here somewhere, I think. I can't remember exactly where. No, there was one. There was one that ran up over here somewhere. But we cut those down. We put in some braces and stuff so that they all fit correctly. So now we're just working on the floor joist. So I'm gonna go grab the tripod with the little phone mount so that I can mount the phone here on it, and we're gonna get to work a little bit here and do some flooring and hopefully get this entire piece covered here today, which would be nice. And then we'll be ready to start framing in some walls and stuff for the apartment here. So I'm gonna go grab the tripod. And then set you guys up and we'll get to work here, I guess. So talk to you in a second. So there, you can see there's bumper blocks against all them floor joists now. You know, that alongside of them. So now we can go through and we can start working on that stuff up on top there. All right, well, it's a little while later now, and whoop, everything's floored. We got her all done. That entire side over there, I had to get Rick's help for that board there because there's the floor joist that runs at that seam there. Well, you can see it's way the heck over there, and there's a big gap there. We had to use that floor joist. That's why I put the X on there. For mounting, excuse me, mounting the opener motor for the overhead door down there, the garage door. So I put the X there because that one, it should be there. You can see my two lines at the tip of my foot, and it's over here because we can't move that one because of the garage door opener. So flooring's all done for the most part anyways. There's that little strip there that's gonna probably get done here. I don't know what Rick's plan is for that, so we'll go down and get see what he wants to do there. But kind of goofed up at the end here, but that doesn't matter so much. It's gonna get walled in anyway. So yeah, there we are. We're all done with the flooring. All right, well, we are it's like 5:45, I think, or something like that, and I think I'm gonna probably call it quits up here. It's still raining outside, and I gotta get home yet. Still back down to the cruddy cities. I could use a singular term, but not on this channel. So yeah, we're gonna flip you guys around here and show you what we got. Let me zoom you out, it's a little bit better. So we got 2 sections of wall up and a third one over here to kind of show you guys the general box of what it's gonna be or what it's gonna look like. A doorway here, and then a little decking out front to be able to kind of, you know, sit and look over the tractors once everything's cleaned out and we got that far. And just so that you don't have to, you know, come up the stairs and turn right into the apartment. You get a little bit of a walkway. So that's kind of the general box of what it's going to be crossways. Somewhere in here, probably, I don't know, wherever the halfway mark is, must be about here. There's going to be a wall, and there'll be a bedroom back here, and then it'll be kind of a studio portion in the front. So it's coming together slowly but surely. We got our studding going up. So these are 2x4 by 8 length pieces on the top and the bottom, and then these are 2x4s cut to same 8 length, but we cut them down to 71.5 inches and 2 foot spacing because they're not load bearing at all. They're just, all they're there to do is hold some insulation in and hold up some sheetrock. They're not bearing the weight of the rafters any. So they're at 2 foot spacing all the way across. So that's why there's five 2x4s in the center there, or in the, you know, on the wall, or for the studding. So we'll have to put one more section up there, and then there'll be another partial on the end because I don't think that's a perfect 8 foot there. Or, well, the green sheet here, well, maybe it will be. We'll see. I don't know if it's going to be a perfect 8 or not. We'll find out, I guess, what happens there. But then we'll have to do something on that side. And these 2 braces for the rafters will have to, I don't know what we're gonna do there. If we're gonna just take them out and leave them, if we're gonna do something out, I don't know. We'll figure out that when it comes time. But yeah, there you go. That's kind of where we're at. But I'm gonna call, like I say, I'm gonna call it quits for the night because I still gotta get home and I gotta get the tools, the electric tools anyways, brought back down into the shop so that we can plug in batteries and not have them freeze up. Excuse me. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you are enjoying the apartment progress, I guess we'll say. And I'll keep you out of the light. And I guess we'll talk to y'all next time.